Trader's Ultimate Edge here. Let's talk about the stock market. Over the last few days, we've had this Omicron news coming out, and it's just been pushing the market this way and that with every headline. Well, we saw that diminish today, finally. Earlier today, we did have a headline here as it pulled back. This is the ES as it pulled back under VWAP. We had a headline here about a case found in Minnesota. But then later in the day, it was right around here somewhere. We had a headline about another case found here in Colorado, and the market kind of shrugged. This sell off into the close was probably just day traders closing positions, so I'm not worried about that. Um, but it basically didn't do anything on the third announcement of a case. So I think maybe now it's kind of getting baked into the market that there are cases. The announcements of both the Minnesota and Colorado case have both included mild symptoms. Mild symptoms, very important. Mild symptoms. That's what we're seeing from pretty much everywhere. It's not anywhere near the rate of hospitalization. Still haven't seen any reports of deaths. I looked earlier today and didn't see any come over the news feed, and everybody is saying mild symptoms. The transmissibility, I saw today an article saying it's not as high as originally thought, but it is higher than Delta. And please understand that a more transmissible variant that has a much lower severity is a good thing, because if it displaces Delta as, that dominant variant, then coronavirus is one big step closer to just being gone. Especially with the oral treatments that we have coming out from Pfizer and Merck. So I'm really pleased about all that. We finally did see. I believe this was real buying coming in, and so now tomorrow is going to be pretty important, and I'll show you. Let's start a little bit easier to see. All right. Sorry, there's thousands of trend lines. Nonetheless, this trend line right here, he jumped around it today, bounced off it there. This came from the low of October 1, and it bounced against it a few times. It's not a perfect line, but it's pretty close. It's a little nebulous, but it's there. So what we want to see tomorrow, and this is what I want to see overnight, we need to kind of solidify this. We can't give this back. Okay, if we give this back, that's incredibly bad technically. What I want to see and what I think is going to happen is there's going to be a gap up overnight. I don't know to where, and I think it's going to come to rest along this trend line, and it'll push up from there. That's what I'm expecting to see. That's what I want to see, and we can go on from there. I think that is another place to get long in the markets. If when we wake up tomorrow morning and get to our computers, this thing's holding this trend line and a little gap up, uh, I think that's an immediate indicator to buy and get long if you aren't already. I'm already long. I can't get more. Got too much buying power out there. But I think that that's a great indicator, because we don't want to give this back overnight. And I think we can gap up, get up over this. So that's kind of my thoughts here on the market. Keep an eye on Omicron news. That's going to be a driving factor, as well as any news, course, out of the Fed. So thanks everybody for listening, and I hope you have a good evening. Take care.